Hey, we are out here getting some sun. 4 ways to crush an intermittent fast, or to power through an intermittent fast. First is meditate. When you meditate, you calm your mind and everything just seems a little bit more relaxed. And your desire to need anything just calms down. I've been intermittent fasting with different types for the last 2 years roughly. I've done an 8-hour eating window, a 4-hour eating window, and 1 meal a day. Right now I'm doing an 8-hour eating window, and I find the best for me was, I really enjoyed the 4, but just how my life is going right now, the 8-hour works best. 2 meals within the 8-hour eating period. Tip number 2. You are a spiritual being, a beautiful being, having a human experience. So when something comes up and your mind goes to food, just know that you're probably experiencing something, or something might be coming up, like a task or a thought that makes you uncomfortable. So just know that it's up to you to breathe through it. Okay, so the mind likes to be relaxed. Our brains like to be in a state of homeostasis. So as soon as we start to do a task that's uncomfortable, it immediately wants to switch to something else. So say you're working out. I find this sometimes when I start to work out and I'm in my 3rd set of squats, and it's in my 3rd rep of squats, and it's starting to hurt, my mind will be like, oh, you should have eaten more, you should be reading right now, and I'll think of all these random things. So just know that it's normal for your mind to jump when you get into a state of discomfort. So that kind of leads into tip number 3, which is breathe. Focus on your breathing. Your breathing is always constant, and what you want to try to do, maybe if you've been sitting for a while, is to try to lengthen your breath and focus on the full inhale and the full exhale. It's very important that both the inhale and the exhale, focus on it. Tip number 4 that I started doing recently is I look at my belly in the mirror, and I just look and see what it looks like, and I can see after I eat my meals, I was there's actually a lot of food in there. I actually don't need to eat more. So a fun fact, a couple things about food. If our outside environment, our external environment appears threatening to us, then we may go to food as a source of emotional comfort or security, almost like a defense system. So it's oh, I'm afraid, I don't want to get hurt. So it's you pack on the food because your mind thinks that you're packing on armor to take a punch or a hit. Yeah, but just know another thing, the human body is amazing, has amazing physical capabilities that we can take control of. There's one man named Wim Hoff in some part of Europe, and he ran across one desert in Africa without drinking any water, and he also climbed Mount Everest in only a pair of shorts and boots. And what he trains people to climb mountains in just their shorts, and he says one of his tenets is that it's yo, anyone can do this. I'm not special. There's nothing special about me. You just have to focus on your breathing and dedicate your mind to it. So good luck with your intermittent fasting. Much love. Peace to you. Woo! It's good for you. It's healthy. Keeps the body, mind clear. Longevity.